In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to configure SAML on Google Workspace. We'll walk through creating a custom SAML app in the Google Admin Console and collecting the identity provider details your service provider needs. Make sure you're signed in as an administrator with the right permissions before you begin. Start by opening the Google Admin Console. From the home page, head to Apps. This is where you manage all the applications that users in your organization can access. Next, open Web and Mobile Apps. This section lists existing apps and is where you'll add your new SAML integration. Select Add App, then choose Add Custom SAML App. This tells Google that you're setting up a connection to a service that supports SAML but isn't one of the pre-configured templates. Give your app a clear, recognizable name. Use something your users and IT team will immediately understand, like the service name plus SSO. You can also add a short description to clarify the purpose, the team that owns it, or any internal ticket or system references. When that looks good, continue. You'll now see the Google Identity Provider information. You have two options here. Option 1 is to download the IDP metadata file. Many service providers accept this XML file and can ingest it directly, which saves time and avoids typos. Option 2 is to copy the SSO URL, the entity ID, and the certificate. If your service provider asks for individual fields instead of a file, paste these values exactly as shown. The certificate is typically required in PM format. Be sure you include the full certificate block if you're pasting it. Whichever option you choose, keep this information handy for the service provider side of the setup. When you're ready, continue. Now enter your service provider details. Add the ACS URL, also known as the Assertion Consumer Service URL. This is where Google will send the SAML response after users authenticate. Your service provider will give you the exact URL. It must match character for character, including protocol and any trailing slashes. Then add the entity ID. This uniquely identifies the service provider within the SAML transaction. Again, copy it exactly from your provider's documentation to avoid mismatches. When both fields are in place and verified, continue to proceed. That completes the core configuration in Google Workspace. At this point, you've created a custom SAML app, captured the Google IDP details for your provider, and supplied the ACS URL and entity ID that the provider expects. Keep both the Google Admin Console and your service provider's configuration page open as you finalize things on their side to ensure everything stays consistent.